and with the European Commission participating as observer with special status. The EORV truly reflects the global reach and strategic importance of the sector. And the cultivation of wine is not just agriculture. It has shaped our societies as profoundly as language and the arts, and remains a powerful force that unites our nations. And winemaking practices have structured social relations, building a strong sense of identity and belonging. And this culture has also left a profound imprint on our landscapes and the identity of our regions. But winemaking is also a tradition and know-how. What starts as a local expression shaped by soils and regional practices has become a globally shared and defining element of our cuisines and of our way of life. And let me seize this opportunity to extend again my congratulations to our host country for the recognition of Italian cuisine as part of UNESCO's intangible cultural heritage of humanity, as has already been highlighted by Minister Lollobrigida. And in the same spirit, also Prosecco Hills of Conegliano and Val d'Origlianene have been recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site since 2019 as a unique cultural landscape shaped by generations of wine growers. And these recognitions also underline wine as a shared language around the world, an expression of our cultures, our territories, and our way of life. And wine consumption has become a global phenomenon and a strong, dynamic global industry as well. And I believe that as well, Italy is one of the champions, if not the champion, of this wine industry. And winemakers are key entrepreneurs in our rural economies, and they support our local communities, they preserve biodiversity, and they help also to prevent depopulation of our rural areas. And yet, across Europe and around the world, the sector is under pressure. Climate change is affecting grape varieties and harvest cycles. Consumer preferences are also evolving, and markets are becoming more volatile and increasingly complex trade environment. And I think you all know which third countries I'm speaking about. And so how do we safeguard now this heritage? First, by preserving what makes it authentic and excellent. And in Europe, our geographical indication system covering more than 1,700 wines is of course very central to this effort. And we adopt the evolving trends, strengthening promotion and opening as well new markets. And 1 year, when I was last year here in Verona, I presented for the first time the wine package. The minister has made a reference to it as well, and this is a targeted set of measures to help the sector to adapt to the challenges I just highlighted, to remain competitive and to continue to thrive. And these measures address real needs of the sector, preventing overproduction, stabilizing the market, offering greater flexibility, harmonizing digital labeling and therefore as well a better marketing, and increasing support for climate resilience and promotion. And this was my first sectorial intervention and initiative as Commissioner, and I'm very pleased to say we delivered. In less than a year, the proposal has been adopted and entered into force only 1 month ago, and this was made possible as well thanks to the strong support of the European Parliament and of our member states in the Council. And in these challenging times, we continue to stand very firmly with our winemakers, to open opportunities and to help ease the pressures they face. But also success requires collective action, and from international organizations to national entities to producers and to every actor along the wine value chain, This is why fairs like Vinitaly are particularly important moments to bring together our global community and explore new pathways for the excellence of our vineyards. And at the same time, from the European Commission, we are taking action to support the demand. And in 2026, we allocated a record amount of 205 million euros for agri-food promotion policy to increase visibility and support strategic investments. And we are also strengthening our global partnerships. Our agri-food diplomacy missions initiated in 2025 in Japan, in Brazil, are already delivering concrete results on the ground. They help open doors and build trust, and we create new opportunities. We have many wine growers accompanying us to these missions, and they all make very lucrative contracts, I can tell you. And we will continue this mission in 2026 with new missions taking place to Singapore, and later I will personally lead missions to Thailand and Mexico. So please, for the wine growers present, you can still apply for the ones in Mexico. And let's not forget as well about the new trade agreements that this Commission negotiated, and I think one very important is the one with India, 1.4 billion potential consumers. We got very good conditions now, going down from 150% of import taxes going down for the medium segment between 2.5 and 10 euros, we go down to 30%, and for the wines above 10 euros down to 20%. So this is a huge win for our producers and markets. We need to seize, and that is why I intend as well to organize next year a mission to India. And in conclusions, ladies and gentlemen, dear international partners, for centuries, wine, with its many regional expressions and unique characteristics, has connected people across generations, across territories and communities. And it is more than a product, it is our shared way of life. And in challenging times, our engagement, our cooperation and our collective commitment are essential to preserve this heritage. And you can count on the European Commission to continue working hand in hand with all of you to support this sector and to help it thrive in the years to come. Grazie mille and enjoy Vinitaly.